Those old lawn tools, man, they sure are something else. Hello, my friends. Here we are again, another installment of Budget Lawns. I appreciate you being here. If you are subscribed already and part of that 2,000 subscribers that we just hit that milestone, thank you so much. If you are not, please consider subscribing. Hit that thumbs up button, leave me a comment, tap the notification bell, all that good stuff that really helps me out here on the channel. And don't forget to go to my community posts or follow me on Instagram, where you can get qualified for the big giveaway coming up. We'll do that on September 1st, so don't miss it. Oh yeah, so a lot of you might not know this about me, but I am in graduate school right now. So had a little project come up here recently for a class that I'm taking. I'm taking an advanced radio production class, and I was assigned to do a profile of somebody. So I thought, who are some interesting characters that I might be able to go interview and put together a little profile piece for the purposes of this class? Well, you might remember some Instagram posts that I made and the guys over at the Lawn Tools made. Remember these pictures right here? So I thought, you know what, if I've got to do a piece on someone, I want to do one on, I don't know, something that I might have a little fun completing the assignment and, I don't know, maybe mowing at the same time. So it looked like that Jordan and I and the guys from the Lawn Tools got together to do some weeknight lawn work here recently, but in fact, I was putting together a little podcast or radio style broadcast profile about the Lawn Tools. So I want to share that with you today. It's audio only, no video, but I think it's a cool little story that'll give you some background about the Lawn Tools, how it got started, and the interest in lawn care, where they've been, where they're going, all that fun stuff. I know you know a lot about them already, but we had a good time out there mowing the lawn. I've gotten my first run at a greens mower and a triplex, and that came just right after I got the California trimmer. So needless to say, it's been a fun week on power reel mowers here lately. Fun couple weeks, really. And I know a lot of you are waiting for the first footage of me using the California trimmer on my lawn. We will get there. Thank you for waiting so patiently. Hurricane Laura is kind of moving in right now, so we've got good chances of rain. We've already had just a little bit, but the lawn is recovering nicely from a scalp that I put it through just right after getting the Cal trimmer, so I could get things kind of moving in the direction to be power reel mode. So we're getting back to where we want to be, and I'll show you some more of that and other details on the lawnmower here coming up really soon, so stay tuned. But until then, listen to this profile I did on the Lawn Tools. I appreciate you watching. Enjoy. 1, maybe 2, certainly not 3. Why would anyone need that many lawnmowers? Ask Jordan Netzel.
So I have the riding greens mower. I've got 2 of the Toro Greensmasters. I still have the TrueCut H20. I have a Toro Super Recycler. I have a powered dethatcher, and then I didn't mention the Toro Titan, the other zero-turn mower. So 7. My garage is packed full, and my wife is annoyed at the number of mowers that I have, but it, like I said, the slippery slope led to this being my full-time hobby.
A lawn care hobby that has boomed into not only a beautiful lawn, but an impressive following online. With more than 10,000 YouTube subscribers and nearly 3,000 followers on Instagram, Netzel, along with his brother, has built a brand in the digital lawn care community known for great grass and having a good time.
Let's call ourselves the Lawn Tools. And we just ran with it from there. And it's gotten some laughs, which was totally the intention, of course. We like to keep it fun and just completely lighthearted and try not to take anything too seriously. and our motto has kind of become to make the lawn fun again.
YouTube has become a one-stop shop for folks to find entertainment and information on anything from cars to cooking, fitness to fashion, gaming to guns. The possibilities are endless. But in 2018, when the Lawn Tools was born, tips to having a nice yard weren't easy to find.
When I started doing lawn care YouTube, there were only about 4 guys that I knew of. I can't say they were the only 4 doing it, but the only 4 that I knew of that had any kind of traction in growing their channels at all that were specifically about lawn care.
Perhaps it was a relatively untouched market due to a lack of demand, or maybe it just wasn't as simple as it looked.
When I first started out, I thought, these guys have grown fast. This will just fly up because it seems like anybody will follow anything on YouTube if you just do it consistently. Which was definitely not the case. I started making YouTube videos and it was pretty depressing. It was pretty depressing how bad my YouTube videos were to start, but also kind of depressing at how few people were finding the channel and subscribing and watching and subscribing.
So goes the life of a successful YouTuber. Trial and error, success and failure, and then it happens. An identity is found and everything clicks.
I have definitely gone through periods of frustration and then periods where I'm just like, you know what, forget all of that. Let's stop being competitive and let's stop being so serious about it. Let's just have fun. Those are the best times in the history of our YouTube channel. That's where I'm at right now. I'm in fun mode and I'm in, let's just make people laugh and have fun ourselves because I think you have to do that for it to be sustainable long term.
Just when things seemed to start falling into place for the Lawn Tools, along came the coronavirus pandemic in the spring of 2020. While the rest of the world was shutting down, Netzel saw an opportunity. Ironic that an eye doctor by day would see a global crisis as a chance to capitalize on the World Wide Web.
At my job, we got shut down by the CDC, so for 7 weeks we were shut down and I literally could not work. So I didn't have anything else to do, and I said, well, I guess I'm going to put up 3 YouTube videos a week because I have nothing else to do but film, go out to my yard and mow and do other yard work, get other things ready for the summer to come, and edit those videos. And so I started putting up way more videos than I ever had before, and I saw a bunch of growth in the spring too, just like everybody else.
If demand was missing before, it sure wasn't anymore. He and other lawn care creators were handed a captive audience, stuck at home with little to do.
COVID-19 was a very interesting thing because on YouTube it did lead to a bunch of growth. It seemed like almost every channel that was on YouTube had more growth in the spring of 2020 than probably any other set of 3-month span, something like that you could think of, because everybody was getting really into their lawn at that point. So lots of people are going onto YouTube to look for tips. Lots of people just had more time to watch YouTube because they were working from home or maybe not working from home so much.
As the saying goes, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Netzel has it figured out.
Yeah, I kind of enjoyed my 7 weeks off because I got to do lawn work the entire time. Like every day was out here in the lawn doing some kind of project, even if it was just mowing. I mean, I liked it. I enjoyed doing that full time.
But he hasn't always been fond of the lawn.
My parents had a nice mower, and I still hated it. You would think like, whoa, that'd be so much fun to ride, in 8th grade. And it was, until it became an every week sort of thing, and then you start feeling like this is kind of a chore, and then I don't know if I like this, and hey, my friends are playing across the street.
Instead of being a go-to guy for lawn advice, he was once the butt of all the jokes.
I remember my brother making fun of me for hating mowing so much, and one of my other friends at school was like, you don't like mowing? I would weed eat the whole yard if my parents would let me. He's like, it's so satisfying. Why do you not like that? And I was kind of like, I don't know. I don't.
Funny how things change. That conversation with his friend would sound a little different today.
The lawn is definitely therapeutic for me. Everybody has their own thing that they'll do while they're mowing, but for me, I don't listen to music. All I hear is the sound of the mower. Mowers are kind of notorious for being loud, but it's sort of like white noise. You drown out everything else that's going on, and all you're left with is your thoughts. There's nothing else that you can possibly be paying attention to.
With a full-time job, a wife, and 2 kids, one may wonder when Netzel finds the time to make it all happen.
I wake up at 3:45 every morning, and I edit videos and basically get my stuff done before anybody else is awake. So I'm not stealing anybody else's time in my family. They get their time, the kids get their quality time, and I just sacrifice sleep to get what I want done.
It's a small price to pay for a little YouTube fame. Reporting for KXUA, I'm Travis Feltner.